Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with the July 2023 update. And this is a special update. It may not be as long as the others because I have just done an update giving you a little bit of insight on what's coming along and what's been going on. But this is special because this is Record Collector Magazine, the UK's Bible. Everything to do with collecting music, whether it's on vinyl, CD or whatever else. It has fantastic articles. I'm a subscriber, have been for years, and it's got better and better as the years have gone by. I'm holding this up because yours truly and Now Spinning Magazine are featured. As you may, I hope you know, that Now Spinning Magazine has a campaign for polyline sleeves for all new vinyl records. There are videos linked to the end of this which show you literally some of the horrendous way that new vinyl has been sent out with paper sleeves that leave dust all over the records before you've even played them, which scratch the records, picture sleeves with dented PVC covers, and I've really doubled down on this because I've heard from so many of you from around the world saying how you're fed up with paying these high prices for vinyl and literally getting a product that's not fit for purpose in many, many cases. And it's been loads of labels that have been doing that. And polyline sleeves is what, we could just go and buy them, as I've said before, but why should you have to when you're spending so much money on a record? It should just come as part of it. Instead of making such a thing about it's 180 gram, comes with a gatefold sleeve, just say it includes a polyline sleeve as the norm, because we want to look after our records. So the campaign was launched to raise awareness, and the amount of comments we've had on the blog posts on the website and the various videos I've done in this have been huge, to such a degree, with the help of Joe Geesing. Joe Geesing is one of my collaborators and a fantastic writer who writes for Record Collector Magazine. He does fantastic discographies for this magazine. He's a great guy, and he does lots of reviews for Now Spinning as well. Through his help, we have a feature, and it's massive. It's a massive feature. We're on page 8. There we are, look. Page 8 in Record Collector Magazine. The vinyl cuts. And it talks about, again, as collectors, what we want and what we expect. And this is fantastic. So go out, subscribe to Record Collector Magazine, buy every copy, leave them everywhere. Because the other feedback is, from several labels now, is they're starting to take notice. And I buy a lot of music here, I review a lot of music here, and I am seeing more and more polyline sleeves start to appear. They used to appear all the time in the 70s and 80s without anyone asking. So this new trend has really kind of, I feel, potentially damaging what we're seeing recently in another video, a 12% rise in vinyl sales. We want to keep that going. We want to keep young people getting excited about buying records. And so this is why this is important. So thank you, Joe, thank you, Record Collector Magazine, for picking us up on this and helping to raise the profile for the campaign for polyline sleeves for all new vinyl records. Absolutely fantastic. So we're absolutely chuffed. So this channel, this update is about that, but it's about the fact that you as collectors, as music fans, wherever you are in the world, and I was talking to some people in the group the other day thinking, am I the only person still doing this? People that buy physical music, doesn't everyone just stream everything now? There's nothing wrong with streaming. I stream it to explore. I've probably bought more music because I do stream. I see something mentioned and I'm not aware of it, so I go off and listen to it. And then I'd love to buy, the CD or the new vinyl record, whatever takes my fancy. I will pick and choose. We are a multi-format channel. I am multi-format man. So I'll buy records. I've been playing this a lot. Cats in Space on tour in the UK. Great band. Buy a ticket if you're ever here. Or CDs. I just love music. It's my passion. It's my interest. It's my personal art collection curated by myself that only I can sense and feel what it means to me. And the same is for all of you out there who love to buy music, whatever format it is, or whatever age you are. It's great to see young kids browsing records, when I go out at the weekend. I think it's fantastic, and it's a wholesome hobby to have. But seriously, it brings you closer to the artist. It brings you close to the music. It brings you close to the creative process of that music and the musicians that make it, and it supports them better than any other way of supporting them, really. I just love what I do here and how it is growing. And I just want to finish this video by saying that the channel is growing at a rate now that's beyond my comprehension. We're still, fairly niche in compared with many of the channels out there, but we're growing very, very quickly now. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Threads, we're everywhere. We're on TikTok, we're on the Facebook group is growing, and it's a very highly curated group as well, so it's safe. It's a place where people can just hang out like being with your mates down the pub. It's probably the safest and most cuddliest and friendliest group on earth, and the website's getting now nearly 150,000 visits a month as well. All of that is down to your support and telling the world about what I do here, and I do it for people who feel like me. So when I'm talking into this camera now, as I do this, I feel like I'm talking to somebody like me, someone who just has bought music for a very long time and still feels the same about it, and you have that love for an album, and you just want to share it with people. You just want other people to think, does anyone else feel this when they put this album on? Is anyone else in the world playing this right now? Could other people enjoy this music as much as me? And whether it's old music or brand new music or brand new to me as well, I just want to share the enthusiasm that I still have, but it doesn't fade. Mick Jagger is in his 80s and he's still jumping around on stage for two hours a night. It's an inspiration. And obviously he does a lot to keep himself fit, but I also think music keeps us young. It keeps us and gives us a sense of wonder in our hearts, and it's a light that just doesn't go out. And so this channel, Now Spinning Magazine, is for music fans who just want to connect with other people who feel the same, and to promote and support the artists we all love. The podcast is going to go through a tremendous growth soon as well. I've got loads of artists lined up for interviews. We're going great guns on so many different levels, and a lot of that is down finally to do with your support. Supporting me on Patreon, you get to see all the videos before anyone else. You also get to see member only stuff, the same as if you become a YouTube member. There's stuff on there as well. It's the same kind of tier system, and you get to see everything first. So there's two ways of supporting me. You can also make a donation if you want to. You don't want to commit to anything monthly, or just subscribe, share links, and comment on what you think. Tell me what you're listening to, and what am I listening to is going to be a common occurrence on this as well. And you'll also see me on lots of different channels as well. I'm so excited about the future of Now Spinning Magazine. This is taken off far more than I could ever envisaged. And finally, again, thank you to Record Collector Magazine for featuring Now Spinning Magazine, and a special thank you to Joe Giesing for making this happen. So music is the healer and the doctor, and in this world that we're living at the moment, whenever you turn the news on, whichever part or corner of the world you're in, it's pretty dark stuff, isn't it? So music is the healer and the doctor, and it's that little bit of respite that joins us together, that gives us the joy in our heart to feel good and think, what shall I listen to now that I haven't listened to for a long time? So stay safe, keep spinning those discs, and I shall see you very, very soon.